Hi friends, welcome back to my channel and welcome to a brand new video. Today we are starting with a cafecito in hand because y'all, it's been a rough night for me and I need coffee, I need makeup, and I need my girls. So today I decided to pull out some old makeup and just sit down, talk to you guys, have some cafecito together. I hope you guys are excited for today's video. You already know, grab your cafecito because mama has hers and it's very in theme to today's tutorial. Fall is in the air, so cheers and let's jump right into today's video. All right, y'all, let's start this video. I don't know what I'm going for, but I know that I want to do a fun, almost like a soft glam. I don't know if I'm gonna go for a soft glam. I'm feeling a little frisky today, okay? And I want to do something really cute with my makeup. So let's see what we have. I grabbed some just like makeup that I have. So this is going to be pretty much a full face of nothing new. I am going to start off with minimizing the pores because we want a clean canvas. We want the skin to be smooth. You guys already know, if you've been watching me for a while, this is my absolute favorite primer of all time. Tarte Timeless Smooth Concealer primer. This is the GOAT for me. Like, there is no other primer that does what this does, where it conceals and it just smooths out my skin. If you have large pores, if you have texture, this just really does do a great job at evening everything out, which is why I will forever continue to purchase it. Like, look at how much I have left. Yeah, this is what, my second little bottle, and these last me forever, so you need to get one if you haven't tried it already. So the only thing that I am using new is the new NYX The Face Glue Gripping Primer. This one, I have a little mini reels on it. If you guys want to follow me there, I did kind of like a full day wear test and it's actually not a bad product. It held up really nicely. The only thing is that this did make me a little bit oily. It's just any product that is not like the oil sucker from One Size Beauty will make me oily. So just FYI, in case eres grasosa como yo. For my foundation, I'm going to go in with my current favorite foundation from Frankie Rose Cosmetics. I actually really enjoy using it with their foundation brush, these two together. I mean, it's just a good combination. I don't know, there's something about this foundation. It's not thick, it's not heavy, it's not cakey, it's not too matte. It's like the perfect type of foundation for the fall time, where if you're dry, it'll still keep you hydrated, but if you're super oily, it's not gonna make you super oily. So I use the shade Oatmeal Blend and I do maybe like 2 pumps for my full face. You guys see how it just like, I mean, I did too much on one side, but it just spreads so nicely on the entire face. And again, it's not going to be heavy or anything like that. So if you are on the hunt for the perfect matte-ish foundation, it's like a soft matte, I guess that's how I would describe it, a soft matte. Definitely go for this one, the Frankie Rose, and I am an affiliate with them. So if you do use my discount code, I do earn a small commission, which of course I always appreciate. But if you don't want to use my affiliate code, then you can just go onto the Frankie Rose Cosmetics website and get a free sample. I would recommend get a free sample because they have little free samples that you can buy before you try. And then if you don't like it, you know, you just got a little sample. But then if you happen to fall in love with it like I did, then there you go. I'm going to use my LYS contour stick, which I feel like I haven't used in quite some time, honestly. I feel like I kind of forgot about it. Don't you love makeup? The trends come, they die, and then we forget about the makeup. Which is why it's so important to not be so, like, don't be afraid of missing out on products. Like, trust me, it has taken me a long time, and sometimes I still just struggle to think that way. Like, I feel like I need to be keeping up with all the trends, with all the new launches. So I try to be obviously conscious of how much I consume And I've learned that throughout the years of being a beauty influencer, especially because I am technically considered a micro influencer, and I don't get PR brands reaching out to me like that. I get a few here and there, but not that many. And so most of the products come out of my pocket, and I don't mind that because I enjoy buying makeup. Like, it's so therapeutic to me. But then I also try really hard to be like more aware of how much makeup I'm consuming, because at the end of the day, even though this is my job, like, do I really need four different, five, six different foundations? No, I don't. So just be aware that you don't always have to keep up with the trends. You don't always have to buy what, you know, your favorite influencer buys. Like, if you already have something that works for you, just keep using that. I have some new brushes that I want to use from the brand EXO Cosmetics, which I'm so excited. When they reached out to me, I was like, literally been watching Yvette for years and years and years, and I was like, yes, absolutely, please add me to your PR list. I think I'm gonna do a little bit of cream blush and then cream powder, but first let's go in with our concealer. Sorry guys, I got a call from my husband and I lost my train of thought. I think I was talking about concealers. These are the two concealers that I've been mixing a lot lately, the Tower 28 and MDR, and then the Frankie Rose Cosmetics in Chai. This one is nice and creamy and has that like serum-y like finish, and this one's going to be a little bit more full coverage, and I just like mixing them both. So I went ahead and applied the Tower 28. Now I'm going to go in with my concealer, or my other concealer. Also, I've been using a little powder puff to blend my concealer, and oh my gosh, I love how this makes it go on a lot more full coverage, if that makes sense. Like, it goes on a lot thicker. If you guys haven't tried it, try it if you want your concealer to be thicker. First of all, let it sit for a few seconds and then go in with your powder puff. Okay, let me use, let's see, what do I need? I need a little bit of color on my cheeks, and I figured because I want to use this, look at how gorgeous this is from Frankie Rose Cosmetics. This is their Golden Hour like liquid shadow. So pretty. I figured that these two together would pair really nicely. So we're going to use this blush, and I'm going to use this brush from Miss EXO Cosmetics. It is the 102 brush, and this is the Danessa Myricks Yummy Skin Golden Hour blush. Honestly, I can't remember the last time I used this product, but I wanted to pull it out today because it is so pretty. If you are darker complexion, this color on your skin, honey, it is giving what it needs to give, okay? Oh, I like the quality of these brushes. I honestly have not used them. I've only used one, this one, which is the nose contour brush, or what I've been using as a nose contour brush, and I've been loving it. But these are really good quality. If you guys haven't tried anything from EXO Cosmetics, she is a small owned Latina brand. If you know who Yvette EXO on YouTube is, she has her own makeup line, and I've tried a few things. I have her first palette that she launched. I have it, and it's probably one of like my favorite palettes to pull out during the fall. That's the video that actually got me noticed by them, and they sent me a DM, asked me if they could share my video. I was like, yeah, absolutely. And then they reached out and they're like, hey, can we add you to our PR list? I was like, yes. Such a surreal moment. I'm going to show you how I use this brush. I contoured my nose a little bit, but I like to use my Frankie Pro Contour palette, and I'll use both of these shades right here, and then I'll just like dip my brush in, and then I will literally just go in. This is such a perfect brush for nose contouring. I don't know if that's what it's intended for, but it makes it so easy. Like the shape, the size, it's perfect. And then I go in with this brush, and then I just sort of like blend the lines a little bit. And my favorite thing is to really snatch the nose, is to go in with both of these colors. So I mix the like more yellow and then the lighter color, and then I'll just take them to the side of the nose. And literally this is what makes my nose look so snatched. I love, 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 love that contour palette. If there's one thing that I can recommend from one thing I could recommend from Frankie Rose Cosmetics is this palette. It's so good. Like the pigmentation on it is mwah, chef's kiss. I use it and I bring it with me everywhere. So I'm just gonna leave that for a minute. You guys are not even ready to see the palette that I'm using today. Norvina? What? Okay. I'm really excited because I don't think I've ever played with this palette on camera, and here we are today. This just gives fall, ¿verdad? Like, I feel like it really does. I'm going to start off with a really light transitional shade. This is B5, and I'm going to throw that into the crease. Ah. Hello? Okay, I'm going to keep this just up here in the crease. I'm adding more and more color. It's definitely a little more like cinnamony, like gingerbread. It has an orange undertone. I actually had a salted caramel macchiato. I think that's what it's called. I had to Google it because I couldn't remember, from Starbucks the other day, and I had never tried one and I am obsessed. So that's where we're drawing inspiration from today. This is going to be a salted caramel macchiato style look, hence a little bit of the orange. I'm going to go with my Frankie Rose Cosmetics palette, and I am going to take this dark shade and literally just going to lay it all over the lid. I think I'm going to use this brush. Yeah, we're going to use that brush, and very gently because this is very pigmented. Oof. Oof. I'm going to lay that all over the lid, and then I'm going to start blending upwards. I mean, technically this is also a smoky brown eye, but if you ask me, this is a salted caramel macchiato. I'm going to go back into this palette and I'm going to pick up the shade D1. This is definitely like a very like caramel shade. It looks orange on camera, but it's definitely giving like the colors of the caramel. Caramel? How do you guys call it? Caramel or caramel? I call it caramel. That sounds so weird. Caramel? I wait. And literally just sandwiching that color in between that brown. To create that. Oh, that is so pretty. Oh my gosh. And then going back with that brush and literally just blending out the edges of that dark brown. That is such a pretty color. Love the way the eyes turned out. I think I'm gonna use these lashes. Do you guys remember these? Ah, these were my babies. This was my first lash baby. Literally, it says it on the back of the box. These are called Reina. Ah. Can I just say how obsessed I am with this eye look? Oh my gosh. I think I'm going to add a little bit of this in the inner corner. Let's see. I'm going to do it on one eye and see how it looks. I'm going to use this little brush. And let's see how it looks. Ah, Frankie. Oh my gosh, that is so pretty. I've never used any of their liquid shadows. They just sent this to me in PR a few days ago, and I was like, oh, that's gonna be the prettiest. Oh my goodness, that is stunning. What is this called? It's called Golden Hour. I love this. Oh my gosh. Okay, I'm glad I did that. Okay, yeah, this is like the perfect fall eye. Oh my gosh, I love this. Okay, I'm quickly going to apply a little bit of highlighter using the new She Glam. These are like, technically you're supposed to use them with your foundation, mix them with your foundation or under your base. But I've been loving them on the top of like my makeup because it just looks so pretty. So I'm just gonna take that on my brush. This is the 106 brush. This is really nice. I like how it's a little like feathered, so it blends the product for me at the same time. I had to literally like rummage through my drawers to figure out what lippy would go with this look. I think I kind of slight. Okay, let me show you what I use. I totally forgot I had this. The Makeup Forever, I think it's called Limitless Brown lip liner. period. The only brown lip liner you will ever need. And then I use Bloom to Bloom. This is the Velvet Blur lipsticks from Colourpop. I don't think I've ever used this. Like, I've had this in my collection for some time, and oh my gosh, I think this is like the perfect lip fall combo. Okay, so let's set the skin. I'm gonna use my Revolution Beauty Super Fix Super Hold Misting Spray. This is literally so good. Oh my gosh, I am so obsessed with today's makeup. I feel like such a baddie, like a fall baddie. Ooh. I love the way this look turned out. Like, the skin is beautiful. I'm telling y'all, if you haven't tried the Frankie Rose Matte Perfection Foundation, you need to try it. It is the perfect foundation for the fall. These eyes are beautiful. I love it. And this lippy is definitely going to be my new go-to because it's a little bit darker than what I typically go for, but it's so perfect for the fall. So I hope you guys enjoyed today's video. I'm not sure what I'm going to call it, but it's definitely inspired by a salted caramel macchiato. How do you guys think I did? Honestly, I think I did pretty well. Pat yourself on the back if you also did this look. Thank you so much for being here. I love you guys. Stay safe, and I'll see you guys in my next video.